Hello guys, today I'll be sharing on child welfare health, mental health, and then child well-being. The mental health of a child and child well-being. It's very important as a parent to know how to relate with your children, to know what is not right and proper in the behavior and the manner of your child. Most parents don't know these things. Most parents don't know how to communicate with their children. They don't know the kind of manner and attitude used in communicating with their children, the kind of behavior and acts which they need to use in relating with their children. Okay, now I'll be emphasizing on I'll be talking on communication. I'll be talking on communication. As a parent, you need to learn how to communicate with your child. You have a child, you're not having time, you're too busy, carried away with work. You just feel you have provided everything for this child. You just feel you've paid school fees, you provide feeding and their clothing and everything, shelter, but that's still not enough. That's part of the criteria. As a parent, there are a lot of things you need to learn. How to communicate with your child is a key thing for you to do. 1, you don't spend quality time with them. You communicate in the manner when you communicate with flogging. You correct. There's something you would have communicated. You would have communicated, but you just want to use it in another way round. You communicate by flogging, by beating your child. That is very wrong. Children are very, very sensitive. The way you're smart, children are smart as well. Don't forget, they are learning from you. Whatever you deposited in your bank account is the amount you deposited in your bank account requires the amount you would withdraw back. So what am I saying in essence? The effort you put in training your child requires the results they will give to you in the future or now that they are growing. When you are not taking proper care and be able to communicate with your child be able to misbehave. They use the negative side to react in the public. A lot of children do this. Most children can't coordinate themselves while they are in the public. You just feel, yes, they are children, so they should just do the children thing. Children are very sensitive, like I said earlier. But you also need to know that the society are looking at you as the mother and the father. They are not pointing the finger on the child. When your child is not doing well, someone will say, oh, Nadi mama, I don't blame you, Nadi mama. According to we Africans, they refer it to the mother. They refer it to the mother. They refer it to the father, to the parentalhood of that child. As a mother, if you don't know how to communicate with your child, it's going to hinder your child learning ability. It's going to hinder the child behavior. You go out with your child cannot even coordinate themselves while they are in public. Because you beat them. That says spare the rod and spoil the child. But you end up spoiling the child and sparing the rod. Is that the rod is not all about flogging. There are ways which you used to, reinforcement you use on your child. When you use a negative reinforcement, you end up spoiling your child. You end up making that child not to be able to learn, not to be able to have a good behavior. What am I saying in essence? You need to learn how to communicate with your child. It is very, very key as a parent. Communication